Hello again, Bridlington. Welcome back to Cooking Up a Storm. As you might have expected, I'm Wendy. Mark is on his way to join us in the kitchen, and today we'll be making a winter warmer beef stew. To make this recipe, you'll need at least 400 grams of stewing steak or braising beef, at least 3 large potatoes, at least 2 large carrots, 1 large onion, a vegetable stock cube, and a packet of dumpling mix. Let's go over to Mark, who should have made it back to the kitchen by now.
Hello again, Bridlington. The nights are drawing in and it's getting cold out there. In fact, it's getting cold here in the kitchen, so let's warm it up with something special. We've got a winter warmer beef stew. Sneak treat ahead of us coming back next week with our usual fare. So, without any further ado, let's get some heat in the kitchen and let's have a look at what we've got in the ingredients. And this one really is an absolute doddle. You've got 2 or 3 carrots roughly chopped, 2 onions roughly chopped. We've got 3 or 4 potatoes. I'm using baby potatoes because that's what is available. We're going to try and get you full-size potatoes. We've got stewing beef or braising beef, whichever one you prefer to call it, cubed up ready. You're also going to need a dumpling mix for the final assembly and a vegetable stock cube. Now, let's get this into the pot and I'll show you just how simple this is to make.
For a veggie or vegan option, you can replace the meat for a suitable alternative or just keep it out completely for a healthier option.
It's so simple. Just layer up the veg, then layer your meat on top, crush in a vegetable stock cube, and then just add water. Make sure you cover everything. Then pop on the lid on the heat. If you're cooking it in a saucepan, you'll need to cook it until the beef is tender. But if you're cooking it in a slow cooker like me, come back just before bed to check that it's cooking. Give it a little stir to make sure that everything is fine, and you can leave it overnight.
Good morning. It's time for the first coffee of the day, but before that, let's check the stew and see how it's cooked overnight.
That smells delicious. So we're just going to leave that on low to cook while we go off to work. And we're back in the evening and it smells so good, we're going to go straight on with making dumplings. Very simple, just follow the instructions on the packet and get it into your stew. And it should cook for about 25 to 30 minutes and then it'll be ready to serve. And there we are. That smells and looks fantastic. Just have a little check to make sure. And then we're going to get it into a bowl and give it a tasting. Looks good. Smells great. And now, the proof of the pudding.
That is good. So, Bridlington, it's over to you. I'm going to eat my stew.
Don't forget to let us know if you'd prefer a vegetarian option, and we'll do the best we can to accommodate you. Don't forget to share your pictures with us at the Big Local Facebook page, and if there's a recipe you'd like us to feature or you'd like to be our guest cook, please let us know. And that's it for this week. Next time we'll be making a festive tea loaf just in time for Christmas.